Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Campfire and our new video. It's going to be a good time. If you like what you see, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, maybe drag a like or a follow or two. It really helps me out. Anyways, thank you so much for checking out our video. Here we go.
People died years ago. Trust me on that. All that's left are feral spawn, desperate for blood. If we release them, how many people will they kill? Tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands? But if I complete the ritual, think of the power I'll have. With me by your side, we can save the city. We can save ourselves.
Oh, come on. Please be a natty 20. Woo! Yay.
You can see the fear in his eyes, but also the hunger. The thick smell of blood in the air and the promise of power being so close is intoxicating to him. All he can see is the power of the ritual and the freedom that power brings. The freedom to do anything, to be anything.
You're right. I can be better than them.
Yes, you can.
But I'm not above to join this.
That's fair. No, kill him. Definitely kill him. Good for you.
Is it over? Is he?
Yes. He's gone.
What does that mean for us?
You can do whatever you want. Sounds terrifying. And it is.
I am proud of him. I'm very proud of him.
Too.
Proud of our boy.
You can hide here, living in the shadows like
Proud of our boy.
Or you could be more than what he made us to be. You can choose differently, of course. But the consequences are on your head.
And what does it mean for them?
Now that is a question.
Cazador's staff controlled everything during the ritual. If it controls the cells too, you could decide their fate.
They deserve the same chance.
Who thinks you are being hasty, friend? He enjoys the hunt as much as any hamster, but that is a lot of Hestarians.
The poor wretches in the cells are innocent. They shouldn't have to suffer just because I lured them here.
They deserve a life. As much as one they can get.
need someone to lead them. Take the tunnels into the Underdark. Find somewhere, well, not safe, but less perilous.
What? No, we can't.
Just try to keep them out of trouble. I think we're done here. Let's go. After all these years, these centuries.
Proud of our boy.
It's really over.
Definitely proud of our boy. I'm proud of you. You did the right thing.
I'm glad you think so, because I'm not so sure. I just feel numb.
That's fair.
What I've lost. What I've gained. It's all so much. And God, all those spawn. Free in the Underdark. I need some time, I think. Just to let it all sink in.
You did the right thing.
Let's just go. This place reeks of death, and I want to feel alive again.
I'm proud of
God's
you.
watching me.
Need to get out of here.
Let's see.
You killed one vampire, but released 7,000 of his spawn. Have you lost all sense?
They deserve to be free.
To kill them would have been an even greater crime.
And our children? What of their fate?
Cazador turned everyone we brought him into spawn. I can only assume your children were somewhere in those wretched cells. You'll find them in the Underdark, although you may not like what you find.
This is difficult news. We will need to decide what it means. Thank you for what you have done. Slaying Cazador was a great justice. As for the rest, well, time will tell.
That's strange. Knowing I'll never hear Cazador's voice again. Knowing it'll never command me to bow against my will.
It's a good thing, though.
I'm free from him. Forever.
Yep, you are.
Invigorating. Terrifying. All of the above. I'm still trying to understand it, really. I came so close to losing everything back there. To losing myself.
Yeah.
Back at the ritual, all I could see was the power on offer and the safety it promised. I was so blinded by it. Just as Cazador was. But you saw something in me. Someone else I could be. Someone who could break the cycle of power and terror that started centuries ago. You saved me back there. I may not have appreciated it at the time, but I do now. Thank you.
All right, this outfit does great. You saved yourself.
You did more than that. You believed in me. Believed I was enough. Just the way I am. When I look at my future, anything and everything feels possible now. You saved me from myself. And let me walk a new path where I can be free. Truly, honestly, free. This is a gift, you know. Thank you.
I'm very
I
proud.
won't forget it.
Okay. Oh shit. I need you to stay here.
Ah, my favorite traveling companion. Oh, darling, I'm hurt. I get it sounds.
All right, Lae'zel.
Is something burdening you?
That's a weird.
You have vanquished the Slayer, as I knew you would. You are strong. You are mighty. It is done. Action, not reaction.
Yeah, we gotta level her up.
Bet I can crack that open.
I can crack them all open. Or not. Wow, okay. There's a fucking button. I've looted, I think, every fucking vault in. What? Oh, free the artist. Okay. Well, I wasn't exactly expecting this.
Oscar, if you're still in there, listen to my voice.
What is
This
going
is not
on?
you. Please let me help you.
All I hear is the grunting of swine. Come closer so I can rip out your filthy tongue.
Stop this. I love you, Oscar, and I know you love me.
It's your gold I love, hogwife. But all the riches in Faerun would not be enough to make a life with you worth living.
Oh, gods aid me. He does not mean the things he says. You! Help subdue him, but be gentle. Now, not that I'm ungrateful for your help, but... Wait. Your face is familiar to me. Yes, I've seen it before in Oscar's sketches. You're the one who saved him from the Zentarim.
Yes, I am. And you're remarkably calm.
I'm getting rather used to it, unfortunately. Not long after the wedding, he lost his appetite, fell into dark moods. He started to avoid my company entirely.
Why?
Artistic temperament, I thought. But it worsened. He became violent. Called me some rather imaginative names.
Well, I can imagine.
I hesitate to say it. Something unnatural has taken hold of him. Oscar has been possessed.
Oh, well, that much is obvious.
The last time I left this room, the walls started bleeding, and a portrait of my mother tried to bite me. Flying furniture and screaming portraits I could deal with, but to see my husband reduced to such a state... I can't come within arm's reach without him trying to strangle me. And he calls me such a... It's not him. I know. As you can... Please. You saved him once. You must find a way to cure him. Oscar's behavior began to change shortly after the wedding. He became withdrawn. I tried to take him some food, but I couldn't cross the threshold. Whatever this thing is...
Okay, so whatever it is stairs then. Oh, we might actually be getting into a somewhat interesting fight.
But a word away.
Let's light them up.
Curious as to what the skulls had to do with all of this. Ow. Huh. This is weird. This is a very weird situation. Wow, they take forever to take their turns. I really wish they would stop being so fucking slow. What the fuck? What the hell is doing that? Do not fucking miss, please. That's really starting to fucking piss me off. The target can't be an inanimate object. Well, then how the fuck am I supposed to fucking destroy it? Well, at least I've only been going for 45 minutes.
So all it took to get Mistra's attention was to learn how to reforge an artifact that once destroyed her.
That's fine.
It's obvious when you stop to think about it.
It's fine. Feel bad for the YouTube people.
Well, I doubt it's an apology for asking me to die on her behalf. Whatever it is. If it's important enough to send to Elminster, we can be damn sure she's serious.
At least I made him look like an actual
long
wizard.
Overdue on both sides.
Instead of Billy Ray Cyrus.
I owe it to her to hear her out. Come what may afterwards.
Yeah, I agree. It's time we headed for the Storm Shore Tabernacle.
After
well,
you.
I thought I was getting rid of him. I don't like having a squishy. Look, I'm already squishy. I don't need another one. Okay, cool.
There she stands, just as Elminster promised. Mistra, goddess of the weave, mother of all magic.
The old man wasn't lying. She's opened the summoning channel.
Oh!
Can't you feel it?
I don't want to talk over dialogue.
The very air around the statue crackles with magic. It sets your teeth on edge.
A stream of pure, undiluted weave. I only have to reach out, and it will carry me to Mistra, wherever she may be.
An audience with your goddess can go wrong. I should know. But do whatever you feel is best, Gale.
Time was, I'd have given my right arm for a chance to speak with Mistra again. The left one, too. Maybe a knee.
You ready for this?
Am I? You're right. I am a strong, capable wizard. And this is no more than a casual reunion with an ex-lover. My omnipotent, omniscient ex-lover. I always wonder what being nervous would feel like. I hate it.
You know what you're going to say to her?
During my time locked away in Waterdeep, I prepared a quite comprehensive speech for her on the subject of our former relationship and the manner in which it ended. Alas, recent events have rendered the majority of it moot, so I'm going to have to improvise. Unless you have any words of wisdom to impart before I go.
Wait, you're not taking me with you?
The summoning channel Mistra has provided is one only I can enter. No matter how much I prefer not to face her alone.
But I want to know.
You're right. A heartfelt apology is the surest way to a goddess's heart and her favor. I pray that she'll be in a forgiving mood. If she weren't the one I'd be praying to. I'll only be gone for a matter of moments. The outer planes experience time quite differently to our own. Wait for me. Please.
I don't want to wait. I want to go in. Anyway, what I was saying is, the fact that there's a D&D character with the last name of Silverhand, and that's what my OC's character name is kind of I'm a little peeved. Whatever. Oh, I get to witness it? Well, that's good at least.
Gale of Waterdeep. You look well.
Mistra. I never thought we'd speak again like this. Why am I here?
There is much unsaid between us, but time runs ever short. You discovered what lies at the heart of the Absolute, the crown of Carthus.
One of the
And you
characters in the
disobeyed
last
my
puzzle had the last
instructions.
name of Silverhand.
Why?
I didn't want to die. And when I saw the crown, I thought I might not have to, if I only understood its power.
And you believe you have the right to such an understanding? The past cannot be undone with self-pity, nor can a future be forged. Only with the truth will you see the way ahead.
Yeah.
The fragment of magic you tried to return to me was not of my creation. It was the Karsite weave. It is a corrupted, half-born magic, wrought in the brief moment Karsus ascended to godhood. It hungers for power, just as he did, and it can never be sated. You unleashed something that would consume all magic in existence, and yet you thought only of preserving yourself.
That can't be. It wasn't. It couldn't have been. I only wished to prove myself worthy. I had no idea.
You were already worthy. What you lacked was patience, and it cost you dearly. When the Karsite weave entered your body, your gifts were the first thing it consumed. The only reason the orb sleeps is because I have allowed it to feed on the true weave. A temporary measure, but one that will not be enough to save us. With each day that passes, the Elder Brain threatens to become a new kind of god. Its worshippers, a scourge of soulless illithids. If you will not use the orb to end this abomination, then you must find a way to separate crown and host. When you've done this, you must surrender the crown of Karsus to me.
I won't let you down again. When the Absolute is vanquished, I will surrender Karsus's powers to you. You have my word.
Thank you. May the weave's light guide your purpose, and its wisdom guide your hand. The future of magic rests on your shoulders, Gale of Waterdeep. I promise you, it is a burden you are strong enough to bear.
I mean, I don't know. I don't really know what the right... I don't feel like him surpassing her is a good thing. I feel like he'd get corrupted. Who knows? I'm gonna let him make his own decision, honestly.
His humble plea. Shield our people from degradation.
Back on mortal soil once more. I can't believe I saw her. After all this time.
How do you feel now that you've done it?
Relieved. Drained. Proud of myself for summoning the courage to go to her in the first place. And, if I'm being totally honest, a bit lightheaded. As if it wasn't enough to have seen her again. She didn't exactly summon me there for small talk. The Karsite weave. Within me this whole time. I knew the orb was no ordinary ball of magic before it to be Karsus's malignant creation. Gods! How did I not see that?
It's not your fault. You weren't to know. I don't know, man.
I should have known.
I don't know.
What right had I to go about declaring myself an archmage when I was as foolish as a common apprentice in setting such an entity loose?
I mean, he seems to regret
At
what he
least
did.
now I'm armed with the truth. And Mistra's expectations. Once I bring the crown of Karsus to her, I can put everything right. The orb, too. I'll be myself again. For all that's worth.
Gonna cure you, man.
I'll have to disagree with you there. Having not one but two parasitic entities within your body does very little for one's faith in one's personality.
Can I get rid of you now?
Still, I should take the compliment with the same generosity it was given, so thank you.
Can I?
If I can promise you one thing in return for your faith in me, it's this. I will use everything in my power to ensure we defeat this evil. I will not let you down. Now, I believe we've a date with an elder brain to get to. Shall we?
And can I get rid of you now? Yay. Thanks. Drop you off. Actually, I'm going to drop him and Minsk off. That way I don't have to come back to camp.
What's on your mind?
Stay here.
I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it. I'll be here in the mean.
I want my squad back. I want my fucking heavy hitters. I mean, Minsk is a pretty good heavy hitter, I'm not gonna lie.
Another ball spawn buried by our hand. Ball should learn better than to send his offspring against us. Truly. But you have seen my hamster, yes?
Yeah, but I don't need you right now.
Here we...
Okay.
You wish to consult me?
Yeah, I need you back. Oh, Orange State of Vengeance.
One part of it. A smaller part than I had hoped.
Why?
You know me well. Orin could make herself a mirror to anyone she met. A perfect physical replica, down to the slightest blemish or imperfection.
Uh-huh.
It was only the surface that she imitated, though. The skin and the muscle and the bone.
Uh-huh.
Peel back the surface, and her madness lay beneath. She could not hide that, no matter what form she took. No matter how perfect the surface imitation, few would see themselves reflected in Orin's madness, in her soul.
I'm puzzled.
I did see myself there. A broken version of myself, but recognizable nonetheless. And of course, you saw yourself there too. She was your sister, after all, bound to you by Baal's blood.
Okay, I'm nothing like her, neither are you.
What was I when you first knew me? Before you ever knew me? A mad woman, butchering prey in the name of a god who would discard me without a thought once I was no longer of use. Baal, Lolth, the Absolute. They do not have followers. They only have victims, and they reward devotion with death.
No?
It is only because of you that I did not meet the same fate as Orin. Lost to madness and blood. If you had killed me when we first met, I would have been just one more casualty of your crusade against the Absolute. And nobody would remember me.
That was...
You wish to consult me?
That was fucking deep, bro.
Good. I do not like to stand idle.
Yay. Yeah, I need to level her up. However,
You wish to consult me?
Yeah,
Then speak. Very well. A disparate collection of vagabonds and strays. Did you have anyone particular in mind?
Not really.
I say we put the devil from our mind. He is the only better for. It would be wise to return to him, but it is not my home anymore. My home. When I came of age, I expect that gives a great depth of meaning to the bonds I do share. He is rather fond of him, no matter what I do. The people of Baldur's Gate will always see me as an enemy. From the cult and to be feared. When we have all three Netherstones and control the Elder Brain, I take no pleasure in his passing. Of course, I sympathize. It is a sharp mind that feels sympathy for one who suffers. I saw strength in Ketheric, but I will never forgive him for handing me to Orin. For that. But Menzoberranzan is not fertile ground for such messages. I was not even...
Really don't
and
care.
Whoever sent them was... All it took was a simple act of necromancy. It is never... But as it turned, Ketheric expected us. I recognize my flaws. Ketheric proposed... We had bet... Then, quick as lightning, she climbed onto the table, a dagger in each hand, and skipped toward me. Few things frightened me. Ketheric held me still. When Orin stood before me, "I want this one," she said. "You've seen the horrors of the colony." And then she placed the tadpole in my eye herself. I deserved it. You know the rest as well as I do. Then there was you, and now there is freedom.
Yay.
Soon there will be vengeance.
You want to push that subscribe button.